Hi, I'm Katherine Gordon, the author of The Sugar Freedom Diet at sugarfreedom.com. And I was thinking this morning, what are the most important things that I can say to help people who want to get started on the Sugar Freedom program, people who want to get off of sugar and grains and processed vegetable oils? I think the first thing I need to tell you is why it's so important for me to write Sugar Freedom and to help you to get on the Sugar Freedom program. And the reason why is because it really does work. This is the exact eating strategy that allowed me to lose 60 pounds and keep it off since 2009, and we're just coming into 2016 now. So number one, it works. When I wrote it and when I released it 2 years ago, I knew it worked for me. I knew it worked for a handful of the people I had coached, but I wasn't really sure about its broad effectiveness. Well, the great news is that now I am sure. You see, I'm the owner of Gordon's Fitness Studio in Sonora, California, and I work every day with women and men just like you who need to release fat for good. And these are men and women who have an issue with sugar and grains. They start eating them and they find that they can't stop. They're just like me, and maybe they're just like you. And the truth is that when they truly eliminate all sugar, all grains, and all processed vegetable oil, it is amazing. The overwhelming compulsive appetite just lets go, and we're all able to get off of the sugar and the grains, stay off of them, and lose the weight that we want to lose. Complete honesty. I really want this to be a year of truth and honesty for me and for you and for all of my readers and clients. Honesty, self-acceptance, and honesty entails for me the understanding that when I try to cheat and when I try to eat off the program and when I deliberately get off the wagon, well, the wheels fall off and things go terribly wrong. You may be the kind of person who can occasionally have a piece of cake, just like there are some people who can occasionally drink champagne or whiskey or wine and don't have a problem. But if someone really does have a problem with alcohol, they can't even have a little bit. The way that I react to sugar and grain is the same way that an alcoholic reacts to alcohol. And yes, I do have the studies, and I have scientific studies that show that this is the case. We're having some trouble getting enough evidence together to get people to listen to us to say that yes, sugar addiction is real, food addiction is real. So for now, all I can do is share my experience with honesty and hope that it helps you. All right, enough about me. If you've got the Sugar Freedom program, if you've gone to sugarfreedom.com and you've bought the program, there's a couple of things I really need you to know. It's usually going to take you about, on average, 3 days to get the wonderful end of sugar cravings. Trust me, if you stick with it, it will come. It comes for everybody that I work with. Here are some things that are going to help you get through those first 3 days. Number one, you've seen this before. This is Bragg's apple cider vinegar. It's the most important ingredient, along with some lovely organic lemon juice, in the Sugar Freedom tonic. Look, I didn't make this up. The only thing I made up was, putting in a few drops of lemon stevia to make it taste better. People have been using this tonic for years. So it's 1 tablespoon of Bragg's apple cider vinegar, 1 tablespoon of preferably organic lemon juice, in as much water as you want. You can make it very dilute. You can put it in 16 ounces of water and sip it slowly. You can make it stronger. You can just put it in like 4 ounces of water and drink it really fast. That's the way I like to do it because I really don't like the taste. I'll be honest with you. One of the things that you can do is you can get some liquid stevia. It's got to be liquid. The powdered stevias have dextrose in them, and that defeats the purpose. So if you're going to use stevia, use liquid. Honestly, the stevia is the only artificial, well, it's not even artificial. It's made from the leaf of the stevia plant. It's the only sweetener that I trust that isn't a trigger for me. And same thing with my clients. They all do seem to be able to use stevia pretty safely. You can try xylitol, you can try erythritol. For some people it works really well, for some people it doesn't. So make the tonic, drink that tonic every day. The second thing is, this is perfect portions, dry bouillon base. This is sugar-free. When you go on a sugar-free diet, a sugar and grain-free diet, very often what you have is water flushing. You lose a lot of water weight. This is great. Too much water is inflammation anyway. Why wouldn't you want to get rid of that? So that is the reality. But as as the water releases, very often what happens is you get into a low sodium state, and that can make you feel a little bit nauseous, low energy. You just low on energy, not feeling good. Please get this dry bouillon base. You can get it on Amazon.com. Put some in water, drink it. This will make you feel better. So much better to drink some bouillon than to reach for a sugary or a starchy carb and throw yourself off of the plan and have to start all over again. So those are the keys for you: the tonic, the bouillon, and the lemon juice. And drink lots of water during the day. The video is starting to get longer and longer. There's so much I want to tell you. But the other thing is, please, please, please keep it simple and don't go hungry. The whole point in the first 3 days of the sugar strike is to eat enough of foods that don't have sugar and don't have grains and don't have processed vegetable oils in order to make yourself full. Some examples would be, great examples: hard-boiled eggs, bacon, chicken breast, grass-fed beef, any kind of above ground green vegetables, salad vegetables with olive oil and simple vinegar, spinach, broccoli, kale, Brussels sprouts. Go ahead, cook them with butter, roast them in the oven with butter. They will be delicious. Go ahead and get full on those. What you're doing is you're getting through the first 3 days so that your appetite is going to drop. Literally, for me, it just crashes. It's literally an appetite crash. And I gotta ask you, how much weight could you lose if you were completely satisfied? If you were rarely hungry? How much weight could you lose if you got up in the morning, ate your breakfast, and were completely full until lunch? And then you ate your lunch, and you were completely full until dinner, and you ate your dinner, and that was it. You had no urge to snack. You had no urge to overeat. How much weight could you lose? Definitely 60 pounds like I did, or 50 or more like many of my clients have. What can you expect? If you do the sugar strike and you follow it as written in the Sugar Freedom Diet, we see on average typical people releasing 5 pounds of weight in those 3 days. Now, I admit a lot of it's water, but some of it's going to be fat. And believe me, it's going to make your clothes fit better. The other thing that you're going to experience is that you may feel kind of lousy the first 24 hours. You're switching from a sugar burner to being a fat burner. If you want to learn more about this, please read Why We Get Fat by Gary Taubes, or read Keto Clarity by Jimmy Moore and Dr. Eric Westman. Google ketogenic diet science. Read the science. I am here where the fork hits the plate to help you get off the sugar and the grains. The science is out there as to why you should get off it. This is my area of expertise. So, bouillon, apple cider vinegar, simple food. Boil extra eggs. Cook a whole chicken. Make extra hamburger. I love to mix it with some onion and some vegetables. Season it up, some turmeric, some sea salt. Get full. Just get full. But get full on healthy fats, healthy proteins, and above ground vegetables. I think this video is long enough for today. So that's it for today, and I will be back again with my simple list of simple foods that you can eat to get off of the sugar and the grains and to lose all the weight that you want. You can do it. I did it. My clients are doing it. You can do this. You're going to feel fantastic. Thank you so much for listening. If you don't have Sugar Freedom, go get it. sugarfreedom.com. Hey, if you're following any low carb, high fat diet, use these tips. Use them. Get the virgin diet. Get the Whole30. Get whatever you want. Use these tips. Succeed. I want to see you succeed. This is our year. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Oh, hit subscribe. And once again, I'm Catherine Gordon for sugarfreedom.com. Bye, everybody.